Riding down on the Trevithick tunnel. I'll take you up now. To your left up here, follow the path up to the Trevithick tunnel. See top tiles there, bottom of town. Abercarney across the bridge, pentrebach down this way. From the Trevithick tunnel and straight down there onto the pentrebach. We head up to the tunnel now. You can see some nice new features we've done with the trail. Take you straight on now. Bridge over there, we'll put up with that in a bit. So you can see the tunnel straight up ahead, and we'll right up there now. Up to the tunnel now. Look around here first. Not much to see here at the moment. The back of it. You see it's going all the way through the mountain. You can look inside now. Sort of locked up now, stop people going in. No one actually knows where this come out the other end, and it's all collapsed on the inside now to get through. Oh, boring. Nice small mosaic. Floor one needs a bit of clean up. So it's all locked up now, not much to see here. We're going to head up now, back up to the left side there, which will be on top of the tunnel then. Right, we're up on top. The tunnel is actually leading up to town centre way to Pentrebach. If we turn right around, we're on the trail now, which will lead to Pentrebach. Where we'll be next. Right, we're still on the trail. It's a really old bridge, as you can see here. This is the water that was going down there. It was earlier, coming out down from the mountain. So I'm going to head back now, get the car. I'm going to meet you further on down there in pentrebach. Now we're down by the co-op in Pentrebach, and we're going to take you on a little tour up the Taft Trail. Just got to have a look at just how the old tram lines used to run, the Trevithick Trail. And we're going to head up our way now. Down at the Trevithick Trail in Pentrebach, and John Evans, local historian, he's going to give us a few words about this mountain and a bit of a tour. One sec, John. Right, signboard saying right to Pentrebach. We've got this on the left then. We'll head straight on. Is this Ryan's Road, John, is it?
Ryan's Road, this is.
Why does he call it that?
Because Ryan's Road used to run up and down here from all the muck.
Right.
Old pits and all that used to run up and down here.
Straight up to Colliery. So. Are we going up our way, yeah? Right, over Stay and up our hill.
Right.
Up the top of the hill now. The bridge. What's this, John? What's this place here?
We've got Pentrebach Mountain.
What do you see here? It's a brick building, is it?
Engineering, red brick building. Used to be over here. Right in
Right.
front of me, but yeah.
There's a little track line going across here then. Right, where we going straight ahead, is it?
Yes, go ahead.
Right, we come to a fork of the road, we're heading down.
So this, you got some vent going straight through, isn't it?
What's this, John? What's this, air shaft or something it says on the map?
The air shaft on here. From the old workings up there, see, Shirl? Right?
Right.
So it's obviously, you got an air shaft going straight through, don't you?
So tunnel here or something, is it?
Because, again, it's been boarded. It's been
Right,
boarded.
filled in
But
and
it
all
was,
Right,
well, I remember as a kid,
right,
it was like a castle, yeah?
right,
But it had an entrance going down like that, and it was round.
right.
And the red engineering brickworks was shaped as a dome.
I got you,
mostly
right.
at the top there were funnels. So obviously, again, it was as some sort of, it must have been, I remember, it was just furnace. Some sort of
Furnace, aye, it's round there. So that's it there, is it, that mound?
Yeah,
Nothing to see here now, is it?
not much.
Right. Yeah, you can see that from here, John. Should we head back up?
Yeah.
Or Winch's Row.
Right, here there used to be 8 houses, Thai winches or winches row. 1840s they were built. And like I said, this is a Trevithick trail or Taft trail, when I call it, which went all the way from Trevithick, bought his first steam train from Abercynon to Merthyr. And John's going to take us straight on, if you can see him ahead. Just come across an old house dwelling here, and John has found a bit of old railway track for us here, as you can see, from the trail. Sorry, John, you can stop pointing now, it's not going nowhere. Straight on.
No camping ground, it's the world born, yeah? Come there.
Just a view of the mountain opposite side. I'm getting mountain over there. Lot of mystery. We're heading back up to this old gate. We've done a big circle now, we're heading back over to pentrebach. John has found this. Old workings again, what we got? Let's follow him, man. Right, we come to a big pond. And in the pond, if you have a look here, there's a big tree growing out of the pond, water. How mad is that? There's a shadow of it. Massive pond, don't know the name of this, know anything about it. Probably using water to use the works, and different. Right, we've just been chucked off a farm, and we're heading back down the slip road now. It's all coal, this is. Back to Leo's in Pentrebach, where we started the big circle. It's a new bridge they built now over the slip road. So Trevithick's locomotive there. Then back to the car. Right, we're now going over to the top of Different Vow. And straight ahead you can see an hill called the Ponty, which is all full of coal. And we're going to head up to Pentrebach ski slope on the trail over there. Another new feature on the Trevithick trail. And we're going to head up now with John to the Pentrebach ski slope. With the Ponty behind us, in front of us. Right, we're up by the Ponty, is it, John?
Up by me here is the Pointy. Opposite me is the old ski slope.
Right, over there now, we're going to look at that in a bit now.
Merthyr Tydfil.
Right.
Down in the valleys in South Wales.
And you come across a bridge, an old bridge behind there. Will take us in, John, have a little look.
From your workings.
So you get inside there? So have a little look there. Looks pretty safe. How deep this was, we do not know. It's been filled quite a bit. It's just a little railway bridge going over the thing. What do you say, trams went down it, didn't they?
Yeah, trams overhead. Trams used to run the coal from the top down.
Right.
One coming down and one coming up.
Right. Where we heading now?
We're going towards the pointy now, and over the top there, and see the workers above there.
Right.
You're hoping that the wench for the trams is still in.
Still there?
It's still there.
Alright, we're going to have a look now.
As you see where I'm standing on there now are probably steel pins. I think that the wires used to run in between to pull the winches up for the trams to come here to load, either to load up or to unload and go through some kind of a washery. Obviously has been an old working pit from here, but these pins are still recognised. As you can see in front of me, I'm surrounded by what looks like a wall. Probably some sort of a shed or container. So the elements of the weather can get at the wires or maintenance to maintain them. But as you see, they're still here and still recognised. We'll stand on now, as you see, from evidence, is an old cast iron turning wheel. So obviously it was used for either pulling up or letting down one of the trams down to the wench, but there. And to my left is the old tunnel, so obviously that they was used to push the trams back and forth. One of the wenches is still visible now. Yeah, right. I suppose obviously the wheel would come here and would use wire wheel would be here turning, and obviously there'd be a wire running to pull the trams through there up here to either through a washery or to offload or unload. Again, evidence is pointing right in front. Concluding our final part of the investigation, as you see, there's a bridge but also a tunnel running through another tunnel where the wench was, so obviously the trams will come through here. Again, either through some sort of to be cleaned or to, again, some sort of washery, whatever. But as you see, the remains of the structure is still here within hindsight and still visible now and solid. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 pins are still visible here, so something must have been coming down here, poles or something, so either to help with pushing or retrieving the trams through here. So they're probably rusted away, but the remnants of the structure is still visible. As we see, we just found one of the steel what do you say, Di?
Rope pulley.
Rope pulley for the, obviously from the trams. So they must have pulled them to a washery to go through a tunnel. What was?
There's still evidence up here of all the working parts.
150, maybe 200 years ago. But still, see, my trap here, my foot, is still part of the steel wench out of the cables that was used to pull and push the trams as well. and two in front of me here. You see the steel bars that was used above me here, obviously to pull the trams up. I see here now the pole in here. Obviously it's got a screw, so obviously the wire will be running through here to pull, obviously to pull the trams up and down to, I think, will be tip off over the edge here. This is again part of the old structure, so this would be final concluding part into the investigation into the workings.